Chapter 19. The chapter begins talking about the town of Steuben, Maine. I think that's the way it's pronounced. And it's just a tiny little town that it has like a library and like a school. And then after you get away from that, it becomes very rural. And in that town, there's like a road and there's just houses. It's just a small little town. And the chapter begins describing this family, just a regular family it was the dad, the stepmom, and a little boy, Zachary. And they were just a normal family. Zach was a quiet boy, and he mostly liked to keep to himself. That he enjoyed reading and watching movies. And he was just a regular boy. One night, he fell asleep while watching TV, and he was woken up by his dad calling him, and he was just screaming, "Zach, get over here." And then when he went outside, his dad and his stepmom were looking at the sky, and the dad was holding a camera, and Zach was like, "What's going on?" And the dad was like, "I saw a spacecraft in the sky." And Zach couldn't believe it because his dad was not into UFOs. He was just a regular dad that was just drinking coffee and working and just watching the news. So Zach was surprised that his dad would say that he saw a spacecraft. And the father was describing the craft, saying that it was large and it was hovering in the sky with no noise, and that it had pulsating blue lights on the top, and it had a lot of white lights at the bottom. And Zach couldn't believe what he was hearing. And then his dad was like, "Well, I have a camera, so I took a picture of it." And Zach was like, "All right, let's see it." And then the dad showed the picture in the screen of the camera. And it wasn't the best picture because the picture was mostly darkness, and in the center some lights could be seen. So the dad zoomed in the picture, and they could see an elongated oval shape, and they could see the blue outline of an elongated oval, and beneath it there were like white lights. And they were just shocked. And the father said that the picture didn't like really show the craft that well, because I'm assuming that the craft was really high in the sky. And after that, they stay outside for a little bit, hoping they could see something. But that was it. So Zach asked his father about it, and his dad was like, it was weird because I was just all of a sudden compelled to go outside. And he felt that the UFO was like waiting for him. When he saw it, he called for his mother, for the stepmother, and then he went inside to get the camera. And then he began calling on Zach to go to come see the light. For weeks after that, Zach's dad was outside watching the sky, hoping to get another glimpse of the spacecraft. In some nights, Zach would join his dad, but in other nights he was just inside, reading or watching movies. And from time to time, he would look outside his bedroom window to the sky to see if he could see the spacecraft again. And he felt a sense of comfort knowing that he knew something other people did not, that there was life beyond Earth.